howtomakemoneyasakid.com, and today we're going to talk about starting a t-shirt business. So I came across this awesome website called Spread Spirit, and it is awesome. I want to talk to you about how to really make a t-shirt business into something. So especially as a kid, making a t-shirt business is a great way, could be a great way to make some money. So let's dive right in and talk about some of these ways to make money, creating t-shirts. So I have this article on my website at howtomakemoneyasakid.com, how to start your own t-shirt business as a teen. So you can go here and you can see kind of the how-to behind this, but it's really simple. And the cool thing is there's two ways to do this. So if you look right here, I guess you can't. There we go. So here's my website. So on my website, how to start your own t-shirt business as a teen, there's really two ways to do this. There's a company called Spread Spirit and Rush Order Tees. It's actually the same company, but they're just sister companies. They kind of work together. And so Rush Order Tees is kind of where if you want to make like a big purchase order of a lot of t-shirts, and you pre-order, or like you collect the money before you order them, you can do like Rush Order Tees and just order them. But if you have this like crazy idea to start a t-shirt business, then Spread Spirit is really cool because it's basically crowdfunding for t-shirts. So let's check it out. So really, you can start your t-shirt fundraiser in 3 minutes. So if you have a crazy cool idea for a t-shirt, maybe it's for your school or for your sports team or something. Back in high school, I remember there was this group of girls that they created a lacrosse team, a girls lacrosse team. And this was a fictitious girls lacrosse team. Like our school actually didn't have a girls lacrosse team. But they would come on the announcements every Friday saying, we have a girls lacrosse game tonight, and they were just making fun of this thing, and it was just a funny thing. So me and my buddies were like, we're not going to have this. So we went and made the anti-lacrosse team club. And so we made like these super cool shirts of the stick figure guy breaking a lacrosse stick over his knee, and called it the anti-lacrosse, and we probably went out and sold like 60 shirts. And thinking back, I probably should have charged like $20 per shirt instead of just charging the amount it costed us to do the work. But it was a fun project. But we went around school selling these anti-lacrosse t-shirts, just to really battle against these girls, and it was really funny. So anyway, so that's an example of when I could have done this as a business in high school. So for you, whether you just want to make a cool design, or you want to make a cool design, your custom design for your football team, or anything like this, you can use Spread Spirit or Rush Order Tees, depending if you want to collect the money in advance. Or Spread Spirit is kind of like a crowd sourcing application for doing like a t-shirt business. So it's cool because they do all the work, zero hassle, zero risk. If you don't reach your goals, like that you don't sell, I think the minimum's like, I don't know, 8 or 10 shirts or something, then it's okay. You're not out anything. The campaign just ends. But if you do, if you exceed beyond your goal, then you can make a decent amount of money doing a t-shirt fundraiser. So let me see if there's some questions. All right, Ermaid Johnson says hello. Well, hello back. Great to have you on. Thanks for jumping on. So let's just kind of dive right in and see how this works. So really, it's pretty simple. You create a t-shirt for whatever cause you're trying to promote. Then you just pretty much promote this page that you create, and then they'll collect the money, they'll print, and they'll ship them. So they'll do everything for you. So all it's up to you is to do the promotion side of things, get the word out, get people to go to your, to actually buy your t-shirts, and then they'll do everything else beyond that, the sizing, all of that, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And then you can enjoy some profits, if you make a profit from it. So let's click here and start this and see what it's all about. Okay, so first of all, add your text. Pretty simple. So I'm going to say HMK. I haven't ever made shirts for how to make money as a kid, but I've kind of wanted to. So maybe I should start my own Spread Spirit campaign. If you want to do this, then comment down in the thing below, and I'll actually make a shirt for how to make money as a kid. I've thought of maybe doing something like, let's see, or no, just the X. Something like this. The exception. So this is kind of a cool thing, is I think it'd be cool to um, basically show um, the exception. Like if you're a kid and you're making money, the reason why I say the exception is because um, parents and adults, they often look at kids and like, oh, kids are so lazy. All they do is play computer games all day, and they back when I was a kid, I used to walk up school uphill both ways, and they think that they worked, and they worked harder than us. They might have worked harder than us, but the work is just different, right? For you, it's like, you spend time on social media because that's how you communicate with people, and you can waste time on social media, don't get me wrong. But I think there's just as many kids today that are doing amazing things with these new tools like social media that we've been given. So maybe you're not like mowing the lawn every day, but you're like changing people's lives through the internet, through cheering people up on your Instagram feed, or there's a lot of different ways that you can bless the lives of other people. Um, anyway, so the exception is saying, I am not what you think I am. I'm not one of those lazy kids you think I am. I'm one of those hardworking, kick butt, awesome kids who is just utilizing this technology, this social media, and all these different things to further my cause in this world. So I've kind of wanted to make shirts like this, but if you want and like this idea, then, or if you have your own ideas for t-shirts we should make for how to make money as a kid, let me know in the comments below. If we get enough interest, then I'll throw together a campaign for you. So this will be fun. So, boom, that's pretty much it. Maybe I would change the color of the shirt, maybe black. No, let's just leave it white for now. Next step, the exception. If I can spell exception. I still think I spelled that wrong. I don't know how to spell. Oh well. So let's say you're going to make 40 t-shirts. So let's say I want to make 40, or let's see, what's the minimum it'll let you do? Negative. How exciting. Okay. So the minimum amount is 7. Okay. So the minimum amount is 7. Now you know. But let's just say we're going to do 10. You don't have to sell a ton. And your selling price, you can change it to, I want to sell them for $25. Okay. Okay, $25. That means right here, $12.04 profit per sale. That's awesome. That's not too shabby. So you sell them for, you can sell them for $20, and you still making $7 per shirt. If you sell more shirts, like 40 shirts, that increases your profits as well. So I would probably recommend setting a smaller goal, like 10 or 20. Yeah. 10 or 20 at least. And then that would be an achievable goal, because you could always go past your goal. So if you hit 10, you're like, but you sell 20, then it doesn't matter really. So cool. Next step, give the link to the campaign. Looks like you can do 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10, 15, 20, 25. The automatic is 15 days. Maybe that's a good time frame to do this. Um, okay. And you can allow people to pick up from you. Boom, launch campaign. I'm going to do this. Okay, I've got to create an account. Anyway, so simply that's how you do it. It's that fast to set up this campaign. And then, how I would promote this is I would go over to my Instagram. I don't know if you've ever seen those pictures of, holding up like a board that says like 3 days left to my t-shirt campaign, and it has like a picture of your t-shirt and like on a little chalkboard or something. You can do something like that, kind of do a countdown to the days, put it out there on your Instagram feed, or go around school and just talk to people. Back in high school, when I did this, I just went around and just sold the idea. I just went and talked to all my friends and got them involved, and we just kind of went and talked to a bunch of people. And before we knew it, we had like 60 people signed up, and it was super fun and way cool. So go and create your own club, create this campaign. Boom, you can profit from the T-shirts you create, and there you go. And have a fun club that you get to interact with, like do a barbecue club or whatever you want in your high school. So anyway, so that's just a quick example of how to set up and do a t-shirt business. Again, they also have rush order tee. This is like if you already had people that pre-signed up and pre-ordered, then you could use rush order tee, and you just go and print up your shirts. They print them all. You select the sizes, and they send them to you, and then you go deliver them. Spread Spirits, it's cool because it's a crowdfunding method, so you don't have to collect money beforehand. People just go on to Spread Spirit, and then they'll pay that way. So, see if there's any questions. Got some more people saying hello. EV Cloud, hello. Thanks for jumping on. And then Shay, Hauls and Reviews, hi. Well, hello. Thanks for jumping on. So again, make sure to subscribe to my channel, How to Make Money as a Kid, where we do YouTube videos every week, live, and a lot of times we'll do a live one and a not live one. We'll kind of put together and have an awesome video for you guys. So make sure to subscribe. Check out our website at howtomakemoneyaskid.com. I've got gobs of resources to help kids and teens make money, including over 200 ideas. This is just one idea of over 200. I actually have probably over 500 ideas, different ways you can make money as a kid. Just completed the How to Make Money as a Kid 101 free mini course, and that's all about starting from zero to creating a business as a kid and teen. Anyway, we've got some awesome, really exciting stuff coming down, and I'm looking to grow this thing, so I'm actually looking to hire teens like you. So probably it'd be the age of 14 older. I'm looking to hire kids to run my Instagram and to run like my Facebook and some of my social media things and different parts of my business. So this would be cool. I want to make How to Make Money as a Kid run by teens, including me. I'm just like a big teen. So if you're interested in that, message me. Go to How to Make Money as a Kid and send me a message. My email is steve@howtomakemoneyaskid.com, and I'd love to hear from you and see what you have to offer. If you can make the cut to join the team. So anyway, thanks for your time today, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.